Hey guys, welcome to Lavas. Today we are going to bring to you a recipe that I've actually already tried, but the video that we had actually taken was a little bit rough because of the lighting and stuff. We wanted to make it perfect for you guys. So we're taping it again, but you'll see my original reaction. Oh my god. It's a really good freaking recipe. It was my first time tasting it before. And now I just want to taste it again because it's that good. So we will show you how to make it. It's super easy, especially if you have a, what is it, an ice cream maker. We bought it off of Amazon for, I don't know.
I think it was actually like 70, 80 bucks.
Yeah.
It's pretty pricey, but I mean, if you taste this recipe, then you're getting the ice cream maker for sure.
There are alternative ways to make this ice cream.
With a bag of ice, with the ice cream inside a different bag of ice, shake it up. A bit more tedious, a bit more hard work. If you want to give that a shot, go ahead, and then you'll be like, all right, next time I'll buy the ice cream maker once you try it. Honestly, we haven't tried any other ice cream recipes, but the reason why I like this one in particular is because not only is it delicious, but it's super simple compared to some of the other recipes you see where you're gonna need to put it on a burner and get some of the, what's it called, evaporate some of the milk and stuff. It's all extra hard work. Once you taste this, you won't even care about those. Maybe we'll review them down the line, but until then, we'll keep having it the easy way. One of the things we're gonna need are eggs, and we're actually gonna need 8 eggs for this recipe. Coconut oil.
All right, got the coconut oil right here.
Coconut
got
oil.
A big giant tub from Costco.
Save that money.
Yes.
Butter.
And we got Kerrygold butter, grass-fed butter, that good butter.
Yes. Cacao butter. Like I said, it's optional. It's really good. It adds a great texture, and it adds a really nice flavor too.
I'm gonna like open it because it comes in chunks, but we just ground it down for the recipe just so it's easier to measure.
MCT oil. Now this one's really important for the consistency of the ice cream, to make sure it doesn't get too icy or anything.
It's heavy.
Sweetener, and so that's obviously gonna be truvia, vanilla extract, apple cider vinegar. I know it's a little surprising, but it adds a nice little flavor to it. Some substitutes for that are either lime juice or vitamin C, ascorbic acid. Any of those things can work in that place. So we're just using the straight apple cider vinegar this time. All right, so those are the ingredients, and you'll see how simple it is. We're just gonna put it right here in this blender, and let's get to it. Woo! So we're just gonna start off with 4 whole eggs. So simple as that. We're just cracking them in here. The last 4 eggs that we do here is actually gonna be just the egg yolks. Opposite of what a lot of different recipes might say, where people like to use the egg whites. We're just using the yolks in this part, so that's the yellow part of the eggs. So the way I'm gonna do that is the best way I know. So here's a little tip. When you're actually doing this, I think the way you should do it, you should probably try to get your yolks first, because sometimes you'll crack a whole egg and the yolk will just instantly pop and stuff like that. Sometimes you might mess up trying to just get the yolk. So if you just start with the yolks, then if you mess up along the way, you can just add that as a whole egg. So that's a little tip for you. So we're just getting 4 of these yolks in here, right? Gotta show them the magic one more time, huh? I'm 2 for 2. This is a nice one. Oh.
Yes. Perfect.
Next ingredient, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. 2 of these.
Oh no.
7 tablespoons of butter.
Is that enough?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just gonna drop that on in there. Coconut oil, all right? we're gonna, this is where the optional cacao butter comes in, because if you have the cacao butter, it's gonna make it taste a whole lot better. It's gonna give it a nice little texture as well. So if you don't have the cacao butter, that's totally fine, you can make do. So if you don't, you would go with 7 tablespoons of coconut oil. Since we do have it, what we're doing is 3.5 of coconut oil and then 3.5 of cacao butter. So those are tablespoons. So here's 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna need 1/2 tablespoon, which is gonna be 1.5 teaspoons. So 1 teaspoon. And 1/2 teaspoon. Perfect. Now we're gonna do the same exact thing, but with the cacao butter here. 1. If you're wondering how these spoons are clean, it's called camera magic. 3.
4?
This is a teaspoon.
Oh.
A teaspoon, and then what else, Rebecca?
And then we're gonna need some,
No, a half.
Oh,
3.5. It's 3.5 tablespoons, so it's 3 tablespoons. So remember that, guys. The half of 7 tablespoons, that would be 3 tablespoons, 1 teaspoon, and then 1/2 teaspoon.
We'll end up writing this so that you can actually see it in front of you.
No, listen. Next thing, we need MCT oil. We need 3 tablespoons and then 2 teaspoons.
1,
2, 3. Then we're gonna need our 2 teaspoons here. 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons.
Okay.
Perfect, super accurate, precise measurements, wow. So for truvia, I like to go for about anywhere from 3 to 5 tablespoons. Today we'll try 4 out. It's really gonna come down to your own preference here. So just 4 tablespoons there. Last but not least, that apple cider vinegar. We're only using a very small amount, 10 drops.
Yeah, let's watch how this is measured.
The way you get 10 drops is you slowly tilt it and you just go. Okay, that's 10 drops, alright? Just count to 10 really fast. If you have an eyedropper, you can use that too. That would be more accurate. Last thing, if you like it a little icier rather than creamier, or maybe you just want your ice cream to last a little bit longer, you can add up to 1/2 cup of water to it. That'll make it a bit icier. It's a really strong flavor, so it's just gonna make the ice cream last a little bit longer. Personally, I don't like to add water into it. So that's it, that's all the ingredients. And all we're gonna need to do is put it on the blender and put a top on. Don't forget that part. That should be good. Here, I guess you can show them what that looks like. Yummy. We're getting the freezer bowl out. I mean, this has to be in overnight, so I hope you watch the end of the video first. Get your mixer and your top. Once you got that ice cream maker, right, you plug, you turn the switch, and you just pour your ice cream right on in there. Let it sit there for a good 15 to 18 minutes. As you can see, the ice cream is thickening up a bit. It's ready to be taken out. The quicker you do this, the better.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you're all ready here.
That looks super good.
Man, drop it. You don't know how bad we've been dying to try this ice cream. The freaking memory card filled up, so we couldn't record our review immediately. We actually had to put it in the freezer. So you can kind of see how it kind of like here.
It kind of melted a little bit. It looks like it's just formed all together. Mine's have pecans in it, which I added in after.
And mine just has the chocolate syrup in it from Walden Farms, completely calorie-free, sugar-free. Here we go. That's stupid good.
So
Oh my god. I feel like it even tastes better than our last batch. Okay. Whew. That stuff is so good.
make it.
Make it, guys. You don't.
We eat
This
ice
is
cream.
delicious.
And there's like nutritious.
Keto ice cream, there's no sugar, there's nothing in it that's really gonna hurt you in any way. If anything, it's just gonna boost your overall energy levels for the day. Very filling stuff, it's delicious. And the craziest thing is how easy it is to make, right? You give this recipe a shot and let us know what you think when you try it. So this is our first video going up, so definitely let us know what you think. We definitely are gonna get a different microphone. We're gonna try to work on the lighting a little bit to try to just make the videos as good as possible for you. As far as recipes go, you already know we're gonna give you the best recipes one after another. Absolutely no breaks.
We have a ton of really good recipes that we've obviously tried beforehand, and maybe we'll actually record some that we're trying for the first time so you guys can kind of see that and see what recipes we don't like, maybe what recipes we do like. Super easy, it really is. If you just take the time out to really just, you know, cook your own meals. There's just a bunch of easy, super fun recipes.
So definitely let us know if you guys have any recipes that you like. We'll definitely give it a shot. Otherwise, if you have any recipes you might be interested in, maybe you're a little scared to try it on your own, definitely just leave it in the comments, let us know. And if there's any other type of content that you guys think you'd like to see from us, you know, we're kind of considering doing like maybe music reviews for new things that come out. Definitely keep up with the recipe reviews and the cooking and everything, but we're trying to look at a bunch of different avenues. We're not really trying to restrict ourselves to one thing. Definitely give us a subscribe, give us a like, check out our Instagrams that will be on the corners of the screen here, and man, just give us any type of feedback, anything to make our videos a little bit better for you guys. All right, cool.
Thanks.